I don't want things to change. Navigating change after the loss of a loved one. Whether you're experiencing a physical death or a psychological death, it hurts. Right now, you could be grieving a physical death like a grandparent, parent, sibling, spouse, child, or even a pet. Or you could be grieving a psychological death like an intimate relationship, a friendship, your childhood, your adolescence, profession, or even a mindset. Some deaths are more painful than others, but they all leave an emptiness at the pit of our stomachs. There is no life without death. Death is all around us. And in fact, the moment that we step foot on this earth, we are already grieving. To begin this module, I would like for you to watch a scene from a specific popular television show. Some of you will recognize this clip right away, and others might be seeing it for the first time. Whatever that case is, this will make you realize that you are not alone, and that as humans, we all feel things, whether that is happiness or sadness. If it's tough right now, eventually you will weather the storm. There will be sunshine again, and then you'll see a rainbow peep through the clouds, which will remind you that you are supported. Please take a look at this clip, jot down anything that comes up, any feelings, any words, whatever that may be, and I'll find you in the next video of Module 2. Welcome back to Module 2 of the course, I Don't Want Things to Change. After watching this clip, I hope you realize why I picked that specific title of this module. After the loss of a loved one, a lot of the times we want things to go back to what they were before. So the saying, I don't want things to change, really rings true. And I definitely felt that back when this season released in 2019. Around the release date was when my nephew was supposed to be born, when he was supposed to be born healthy. On July 4th, 2019, I was grieving his death. I felt very, very lost. I had a lot of overwhelming emotions, and it was really hard for me to even get out of bed. In fact, watching this season of Stranger Things was about the only thing that I could do. It gave me hope because it reminded me that life is always changing and it's moving, and that I needed to embrace those changes. At times, it was very hard to navigate, and I really did not understand where I was in the grieving process, which is why it is so important to have a module letting everybody know the 5 stages of grief. I've used resources online and my past experiences to come up with a method for you to understand the 5 stages of grief. In this module, I will go ahead and introduce those, but in the next one, we will learn more about each of the stages and how you can spot those stages. At the very end of this module, I'm going to give you a practice, and I would really recommend following through on that practice because it will help you understand where you're at in the grieving process. So let's go ahead and begin with the 5 stages of grief. Number 1 is denial. Number 2 is anger. Number 3, bargaining. Number 4, depression. And number 5, acceptance. For your practice, I want you to journal and be honest with yourself about what stage you're at in the grieving process. Give your stage the subsequent number. You don't even need to use the word because it might bring up more emotions. And I'll see you in the next module.